Got Mayfield. Turned it over off the back of the net, and a chance. Varlamov swallows up the shot from Carconi.
And an errant pass by Scott Mayfield as he tried to throw it in behind the net. And
Juuso Valimaki leaves for Schmaltz. Schmaltz's shot blocked down by Pelech, and Barzal turns his head up ice, and Siplikov's coming with him. Barzal waits, shoots, and a save made by Connor Ingram.
So I don't think that's quite going to happen, because having two centers on the same line is pretty nice.
Kessler running across, one-timer off the post from Barrett Hayton.
And they've been working at it every day in practice. They finish their practice working 5-on-4, 5-on-3, 4-on-3, 6-on-5. So Patrick Waugh knows how important it is.
Thompson shot, score! Anthony Duclair, in his first game as an Islander, scores the first goal of the new season.
And they can say, okay, we've got a power play. And it was a good break up the ice, so important. And then the quick puck movement by the Islanders. And one thing about Noah Dobson, he's been shooting the puck a whole lot more. And that goes in off the skate as Duclair is in the area. Watch the skate and a little deflection. That counts, Brendan. It's okay.
And you got Andre Tournier. He's talking to the official, and right away,
just in a bit.
Does that right skate make contact, though? The left seemingly does.
I don't see any interference. I mean, he just...
This might be one for me that the call on the ice was a goal. That's a hard look to say that that's goaltender interference without it, but we'll get our announcement here. Carter Sandlack will do the honors.
After review, it's determined that there was no goaltender interference. We have a good goal.
That's a goal. And guess what? It's another power play, too. Well, you've got guys like Kyle Palmieri and Anders Lee and Brock Nelson that have been #1 power play unit guys. Oh, look at this bounce in front, and they can't get it home. It came off the corner into a wide open slot. And how this didn't go in. Oh, Connor Ingram.
Yeah, he had his glove up high, and Palmieri did the right thing. He went up high with it. Crazy bounce. Bad luck for the Utah club, but watch the glove of the goaltender, and he just, I think, hits him in the arm. Does he not, Brendan? Anyway.
Nelson will carry it. Little chip towards Lee. Lee for Nelson. Nelson in tight. Puts it right into Ingram, who thought about keeping it moving, but eventually gets the whistle. Room to skate for Wahlstrom here. Fumbled that puck, though, and then turned it over. Clayton Keller gains the line. Moves it down for Schmaltz. He drives to the net with a backhand, and Varlamov had to make a good stop there. On Dursey. Former LA King. Moves it to the far side. And then Cooley snaps it over to Michelli. Michelli to the slump for Krause, and he scores. Beautifully set up and executed power play for the Utah Hockey Club. And Lawson Krause ties the score in the final minute of the first.
Yeah, you're right, Brendan. I mean, it was great passing, and Krause got into that slot area. You know, Islanders had a chance going down, and then, as you mentioned, Pajot kind of lost it, and of course, then the numbers game. But look at that cross-ice pass. They do a lot of that, and the Islanders don't react quick enough, and I'm not sure who should get him, because you got Holmstrom forcing the play, and now it's hard for him to get back to the slot. So for me, you know what, I think the defenseman has to come out. I think I would say Adam Pelech.
Around the board, this one kicked at. Palmieri hurries it up. Siplikovf has Nelson with him. Siplikovf, Palmieri, Nelson, saved by Ingram.
Wow, just in a little bit too tight. Nice three-way passing play. Utah team, but Palmieri knows exactly where he is. But you can see that Brock, I don't even know if Brock was just trying to shovel it in, or did he have his stick open to try and get it up and over. But Ingram gets that long pad out and it hits the top of the pad. But
Dursey for Keller. Keller runs into Anders Lee. We've got a collision down in front of the net. They say play on as Pajot and Barrett Hayton got tied up. Sergachev scores! Mikhail Sergachev with a seeing eye slapper from near the wall has given Utah the lead at 2-1.
Yeah, Barley didn't.
From my angle, something looked funny.
Watch, so there's a fight in front of the net, but that was a shift that lasted a long time. The Isles were never able to get settled, never really got control or even had a chance. And pass is going to go back here right now. Let's just see if there's...
Did Hayton get a stick on that?
Hayton, and I think Varley might have been screened just a little bit. See if he gets out of his net. You can see where he's inside his crease, Brendan, and couldn't establish what I would say a little stronger position.
With an injury, only played in 33 games, but he was a 19-goal scorer the year before. as Horvat and Barzell handle this one. And in the skates of Dobson, Duclair put it on net from the goal line and forced Inger to make a stop. Barzell up with it again. Horvat parked in front of the net. Dobson snaps it down for Duclair. In front, they score! Bo Horvat ties it early in the third off the setup from Anthony Duclair.
Stops with a little chip into the offensive zone, and then the Islanders go to work. Several puck retrievals inside the blue line as the Utah hockey team didn't get it out, Brendan, and then an absolute brilliant pass behind the net from Duclair out to Horvat as he moves away from the net, Thomas, and scores the goal.
Yeah, what a beauty. And look at Matt Barzell's the furthest guy up by the blue line. You don't see that too often, but we saw that shift.
That's a big kill for the Islanders. They've got a lot of momentum going in their direction.
Loose puck, race forward, Pajot. Holmstrom's flying to the net. Pajot gets there. Holmstrom floated on goal. Rebound, score! Pajot with a shorthanded goal. The Islanders take the lead.
Pajot wants this face-off off the top, but Thomas on the face-off, as the play goes up the ice, Pajot doesn't watch his pass. He breaks out right away, and now it's in for a race.
He doesn't stop moving his feet, not once, and that's the sign of a good penalty killer. And you know what he did, Butch? He didn't go behind the net. He didn't reload and go back. He's had so much success.
But they combine again for a shorthanded tally. Now they still have to kill the penalty. Still a minute and 15 seconds left on this Utah power play. Sergachev walks the line. Gets it to Keller. Keller, seam pass, and they score. It's Gunther, and it's tied again. Second power play goal tonight for Utah.
Certainly is making himself worth his contract. Excuse me. But what a brilliant pass. And again, the Islanders I just get tied up in areas. Killing penalties, you've got to recognize where the danger man is in there. And Ryan Pollock in front of the net.
Palmieri, 3-on-2 developing here for the Islanders. Nelson. He'll gain the line. Nelson with Palmieri driving. Hits a trailer. Simplakov scores! Welcome to the NHL. Simplakov gives the Islanders the late lead.
Terrific shot by Simplakov, but an even better play by Brock Nelson as the Islanders break out on a 3-on-2.
Up the ice and watch him here. No, I'm not in a rush. I'm buying time. We can't go offside. Excellent job. And watch how quick this comes off the stick of Simplakov. And that's got to be difficult for a goaltender. You got a guy going down to block it. This does not miss Sean Durzi. Not by much at all. A beautiful shot, but I love the navigation through the neutral zone by Brock Nelson.
Everybody plays a part in that goal.
22nd player in Islanders history to score in his NHL debut. And Max Simplakov has given the Islanders the lead with now 2 minutes left, but the response comes immediately from Utah, and we're tied again. It's Josh Doan, and it's 4-4.
Unbelievable as the Isles get up the ice, and the Doan, lots along the boards here now, so it really is just a 2-on-2. Well, let's just see who stops. There's a miscommunication there between Dobson and the back checking forward. I'm not sure what Dobson was thinking there because Dobson was with him, his man, and he let him go. And what beautiful goal by Doan. But look at Carefoot on the backhand, and then a terrific move on Varlamov. So Islanders make a mistake.
Driving in around the back of the net. Already 2 points tonight in his Islander debut. Dobson had it and lost it, and now it's a 3-on-1 for Utah. Gunther, Durzi, Cooley, all to the net. It's Gunther. He scores! Dylan Gunther in overtime wins it for Utah. A come-from-behind victory, and the Islanders drop their opener.
And that was a well-executed 3-on-1. Turned the puck over in a tough area right there, and Pajot sliding all the way over. Watch this shot. I mean, there's no chance for Varlamov, and Dobson was in the area, and it wasn't offside, that's for sure. Paj has got to get his stick on the other side, prevent the pass, leave him to the outside. If you were going to be a little critical, Brendan, I would have had Paj leave him exactly where he was on the outside, but terrific shot by Gunther.
He had 2 goals in their opener. He had 2 goals tonight.